You didn't get a look at him, but I did. Starting this video off by seeing a moose. I'm out in the middle of Ontario right now. The roads are in bad conditions. We've got semi-trucks coming on, slush getting on the windshield. I'm towing a trailer and all of my camping equipment. I've been on the road for about 6 hours right now, and we've still got a little bit of ways to go yet. Over the course of the next 3 days, I'm gonna be fishing, camping, and cooking out on the ice, meeting up with a couple good buddies of mine, and just giving it my all to catch a lake trout. We had a little bit of a warm spell up here in the north. We have 37 degrees Fahrenheit. It's about noon. Should be fishing by about 2 if I'm lucky. But we gotta knock out the rest of this drive first and get after it. Oh, wow. Gentlemen? But yeah. All right, got the sleds all packed up. Now we gotta go and drive about 8 miles to find our cabin. Gotta unpack some of this gear. It's a little crazy. See, I got stuff jerry rigged up. Hopefully she doesn't take a tumble. We should be good. We'll see. We'll have to wait and see. You boys ready? They're like, been ready. All right, we're on our second stop. We're about 3/4 of the way there. One thing I wanted to mention is that this year we have nice bright orange stakes that lead us along the path. Before, we were just kind of depending on our GPS map systems to get us from point A to point B, but it's nice having visuals on the lake. If there's a blizzard out or something, like when Mike and I came out here for the first time, it's tough to find where we're supposed to go. So definitely great conditions today, but if they were worse, at least we'll be able to tell what the heck we're doing. How are you doing? Good? All right, we're gonna finish the last leg and get some stuff unpacked. Then I'm gonna go find a spot that I've been meaning to camp at for a couple of years now and get my house set up. So daylight's short, we gotta get going. All right, so this is the cabin. You guys might remember it from last year. Pretty simple. Stove, little kitchen area, living space. It's heated by a wood stove, nice and insulated in here. Got a couple bunk rooms and a loft area upstairs. Bathroom that you definitely can't use in the winter. We just unloaded all of our stuff. Made ourselves a quick snack. I had myself a PB&J, and I'm heading out onto the lake. I got to get my house set up before it gets too dark. It's only 2:30, but we got to get fishing because that's the main reason we came out here. So holy, is it nice out now? It's actually absurd how nice it is. You made it?
Got her. She's
nice.
Thick.
Alright, so what we're doing right now is using our modern fishing technology to find our spot. Explained it before on the channel, but this is forward-facing sonar. We're able to see like about 150 feet in any direction. We're trying to find where the hump, the underwater hump comes up, because there's not very good maps of this lake. Alright, like 8 holes later, we finally found our spot, or at least close to it. We were in 3 feet over there, now we're in about 50. Even marked our first fish. That one was for sure a fish.
Yeah.
Alright, we are finally fishing. We're in 26 feet of water. This means that I'm right on the break line. Adam was just hooked up right there, which is only like, I don't know, 25 yards away. He had a fish on and he's in 45 feet. Mike over there is in 55 feet and he's just about 10 yards further than Adam, so really sharp break right on top of the flat right here. About 50 yards is 3 feet, so this is a big feeding area for these trout. This will be an awesome spot to set up camp for the night, and I think I'm going to, because in the low light hours, like early in the morning and late at night, trout really love these shallow flats like this, so I think I have a good chance of catching a bunch of fish in the morning and still yet tonight, so we're gonna see what we can do. I'm gonna jig a little bit before I start monkeying around with the house, but if I mark or catch one here, I think this is about as good a spot as any. Oh, I just had one try to crush me. On. Oh, off. Drag was too tight.
Yeah.
Damn, that was a good fish too.
Looked like it.
That one was just on. I just went to go jig and it was. Oh. Oh yeah. No way. He does it blind. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is he's gonna be the first one to catch a lake trout. Yeah, Mike's too experienced. He's gonna catch this one. Looks like a pretty good one, no? Decent?
Feels really good.
That is a really nice one.
He was nice, yeah. When I saw him.
It sounds like a nice one. Yeah. Oh boy.
So mad.
Yeah.
Oh, here he comes.
Yep. Sorry. Oh man, it skills. That's a good one. It's an old spot, but it definitely produces.
Yeah.
It's a nice one. It's warm out. We're gonna get this one back. See, buddy? Does it blind. Look, no fish finder. I drilled this hole earlier. It's like 15 feet of water. I was noticing out there in 25 that there's been some fish kind of coming up on top of the flat, and Mike ran away from his snowmobile and just decided to come jig out here on a whim. I was sick. Nice fish, dude. That was sweet. Dude, that's cool, huh? Out here, I mean, Mike's fish just goes to show you, electronics don't really matter because they kind of just pop up and they're on. It's cool. See if we can get another one. All right, I've marked my fair share of fish. There's been one at this hole, so I think I'm gonna set up here for the night. I'm gonna drill one more hole for my transducer, my fish finder, and then we're gonna set the house up. All right, my next step is to get my floor tiles down so I can get some insulation on the floor. got one? Adam's got a fish. Let's go see. Let's go, Adam! You!
He just took an insane run.
Just setting up the house and Adam hooked up. Whoa. Is he on the ice or is that all fish there? Yeah, don't point your tip at it. I would
Bottom of the ice.
yeah, get your rod down there. There you go. Here he is. Here he come. Try not to reel that swivel up if you can. Oh, nice. That's a good one, dude. That's a really good one.
It's a really nice fish.
Try not to grab his gillsy. Dude! Dude! Wow, sure he does. Dude, nice fish.
Look at that fish.
If I had to guess, I would say 31, 32. Do you have a tape?
I don't.
My bump board's in my sled. Back. Do you want to bump him?
I'd say he's probably like.
I'd say 30.
29, I guess.
29. We're gonna fight now if it's 30 or not. Keep his head in the water. 1 second.
He's probably gonna kick. I'm just gonna let him go.
All right. Adam just let that fish go. Wasn't fast enough with the bump board, so he just let it go. This is good. All right. I gotta finish this up for the fish. Alright, we've got the house all set up now. Got the lights rolling. Been marking fish like crazy, but I just can't get them to eat. Just had one chase me almost all the way up to the top of the ice. Just having some issues with the heater, but got that all sorted. I'm just gonna hang out in here for the time being. Use the last little bit of daylight we have left and see if I can't catch myself a lake trout. Both Adam and Mike are on the board. I've lost a couple. See if I can make something happen. I haven't marked in about 15 minutes now. Seems like fishing's starting to slow down. This will be an awesome spot to camp though. It makes me very excited because just like I thought, these fish love low light. So tomorrow morning should be lights out. It seems like for whatever reason, we get a giant flurry in the morning. You can catch fish one after another. So I'm very excited to be sleeping on the spot tonight, because I'll actually be able to figure out just how early these fish are willing to bite. All right, I'm gonna shut this off just so no mishaps happen. Then I'm gonna shut this door. I kind of want to leave the light on just so I can find the house easier later. Gonna check out the setup. All right, last thing I'm gonna do is make sure that I set a pin here, because although it's bright out right now, it's not going to be in a little bit. Alright, I've got my house marked. Now we got to make it back to the cabin. Alright, so you guys see all this slush inside of the drivetrain here on the cogs? This could turn to ice by morning, and that is not good for the program. Try to knock as much of this slush off of here as I can. It's already starting to get colder around the metal and sticking, which isn't great. Alright, well, I knocked as much snow as I could off of there, but it's not going to get completely clean. Should be fine. It's supposed to warm up tomorrow anyway. Alright, first things first, I got to get the generator started. This cabin here is completely off grid, so the only way we're able to get power is with the generator. I filled this thing up earlier with gas. That was easy. Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah.
Awesome day on the water, but we're gonna make some Philly cheesesteaks right now for dinner because we're all getting pretty dang hungry. Need some onion. Got my beef thawing out. It's a little bit frozen still. Had to hang it over the furnace to thaw it as much, and then some hoagies and whatnot. So I'm gonna get going on this. Mother, you little tried to get me. I didn't even touch him. That was scary. Mine's flashing. What does that mean? Is that good?
It means it's still cold.
Mmm. All right, we're also doing some golden crispies, some fries. There is no pans inside of this cabin, and we're gonna be doing them in cast irons in the oven. So they're gonna come out like kind of out of disorder because I'm making them one at a time. So this one's gonna be ready very soon, but they're coming good. I haven't made Philly cheesesteaks in forever, dude. When do you guys want to come over with a plate? All right, might not be pretty. Oh boy,
Nice.
that thing is loaded.
Fully loaded.
Okay. Yep. All right, Mike, you're gonna need to plate me. Okay, get kind of close here. Ready? Okay. You want you want the rest of this? Might as well pile it on there. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh, that thing is huge. All right, Philly cheese. Boys are saying they're good. All right, I'm gonna dig in. This is a lot of meat, not a lot of bread. So that makes a good sandwich. Not a damn chance. So, last time I made these Philly cheesesteaks, or last time I tried to make Philly cheesesteaks was college. These ones were like a million times better. The only difference I did this time was I used a food processor to process my own steak rather than just buying the pre-cut ones at the grocery store. I don't know. That or a bunch of salted butter or anything with a bunch of provolone cheese tastes good. But, no cards tonight. Everybody's pretty tired. I'm gonna head back out to my tent. It's about 9 p.m. so. Sayonara, suckers. See you tomorrow. Alright. Rain turned into snow. A little bit of snow out here. Got about a 2-mile drive before we're back at the tent. I didn't bring a super cold weather sleeping bag this time. I only brought a 0 degree, but it is still above freezing right now. Honestly, I haven't camped in my flip over in a while, and this is like my comfort place because it's just all the space that you really need for one guy fishing. It's easier to keep a small house warm. Plus, it's cozy. I really miss camping in this. Gotta do it more. I know a lot of people on the channel are asking for truck camping videos lately, and I do love truck camping. But right now, in the winter, focused on doing some fishing, so hopefully you guys are enjoying some of the fishing content too, because this is the stuff that I like to do in the winter. Not that winter truck camping wasn't fun, but it was always fishing oriented. And now for the best part of the day. The time where I get to take my bibs off. Hang these up to dry. I've been thinking about this all night. It's time to make myself a tea. Little nighty night. Help me get some good sleep out here. Alright, we got boiling water. Now it's time to steep. This is how warm it is in here right now. Socks are getting all that moisture out of them. I'm cooking in here right now. It's got to be like 75 degrees. I've been having fun lately, hitting myself in the nostalgia zone, ripping some Pokemon cards, so figured while I'm waiting for my tea to steep, I'll open some Pokemon cards. Let you know if I had anything good. Nothing. Nothing in that one. Alright, I'll take it. Not the best, not the worst. I did open up one pack inside of the cabin and pulled that guy. Bam! Alright, there's my hits of the trip so far. Oh, what a good day. I mean, I could have caught a fish today, but all things considered, good weather, good food, good friends. Pretty easy going this far. I am very excited to be sleeping out here. This is the spot that started it all for lake trout fishing for me. So, waking up early in the morning. There's no excuses anymore. We're sleeping on the spot. We're gonna see how many fish we can get in the morning. Sleepy time tea is hitting just a little bit different. Guess it's not gonna take very long at all for me to fall asleep. Heater's in a safe position. Rod's in a ready position. Now I need to get in my in-bed position. Good night, everybody. Tomorrow, I put a hurting on the lake trout. We've gone too long without catching one. It's gonna be my time to shine. Good morning. There's already fish down there. There's already fish down there. Alright, slept like a rock last night. Turned my graph on for the first time at 6:20 a.m. and marked a fish right away. I mean, it's not dark, but it's definitely not bright. Still might be able to catch fish right now, though. This lake's very clear. There's about 20-foot water clarity, so I can see it turning on here relatively quickly. Definitely should have not put the butter on first, I forgot. Alright, well I might have burned these a little bit. It's kind of smoky in here. That's alright, when in Rome. Lots of Cisco's! Look at all that bait. Well, there's a Laker. Laker! Marking. Adam, was that hole pretty much open? It was froze? Oh, that's good. Oh, Laker. We just set a tip up. Adam set it, and I just came out to mess with the flag. And he's like, flag, I thought it was a foul. And look, he's got a fish on. It was screaming drag, too. Dude, no way. This is our first tip-up fish out here. It's definitely a good fish.
No, it's not bad.
That rod's just tripping me up because I think it's a glass rod.
The rod's real stiff.
Yeah.
That's fast.
Oh my!
Is it a good one?
Good?
Yes.
Really good one?
It's nice.
Sick. Oh, dude.
Yeah.
That might be the biggest fish of the trip yet.
Oh, for sure.
Oh my! Adam!
1 second. Do you have one treble in this?
Yep, one.
That's two.
Oh, buddy! I'll go grab a bump quick. $29? No, 30. 30 incher. Nice work. All right, let's get him back. He's bleeding. Nice fish, Adam.
So cool.
Do you see that rod jumping out of the freaking iFish Pro? All right. Sayonara. Woo! That was sick, dude. Nice. Wow, that tip-up was only out for like 10 minutes.
He's good.
He should be. He'll be okay. Big?
I think it's nicer than you think.
Oh.
It might be.
Yeah. That's cool.
He's got some weight.
Here comes his head. Oh, not quite. He's right there. This is why we jig for hours. We don't need to get him up right away. Oh yeah, he's a nice one. He's really nice. His tail's big. There you go.
Such a beautiful fish.
Wow, dude, look at the colors on him.
Look at he crushed that thing.
He's like, I like it. I like the tube.
You can look at that one.
Nice fish,
Same
dude.
size.
Yep.
Beautiful. healthy. Look at those fins.
So sick, bro.
Yo.
God, the fins are so cool and orange. It's nice and warm out today. You can bump them if you want. 28 and a half, 28 3/4. Almost a 29-incher. About the same size as your first one. It's nice and warm out today, so we're not concerned about their fins freezing up. This all just snow on there. He's ready to go. Gosh, that was a spunky one, dude.
Heck yeah.
Nice fish. That's sick. Well, I'm just gonna leave the bump board by you because apparently we don't need it over by my house. You got him? Holy. Coming. Mike's got a fish on right now. I still haven't got my boots on. So, oh my gosh, man, my slippers running through the slush. I can't run in my slippers. I had slippers on. Hello. It's a cute little guy. It's a nice one. Sweet. Sick. Nice. Starting to find myself in a position again where I'm 2 fish behind everybody else. That one doesn't count? Yeah, that one doesn't count apparently. It is only 9 a.m. We've caught 5 fish so far. I'm gonna jig for a few more minutes in this house at least, see if I can catch one. But if I don't get one, I'm gonna start hole hopping around and tear this thing down because they're obviously not right here then. Adam's on fire today. It's really cool to see. It's actually his first couple lake trout. I think he got his first one last year through the ice, and now he's just got 2 or 3 more today, so it's really, really cool to see. Dude, he just screamed it and ate it. All right, I don't. Like, I can't move him, dude. He's just like coming out of a wet sock. His mouth's open, that's why. Oh, he's not bad though. That's why you have a good drag system for this thing. Holy. I finally hooked up on a sizable fish for the day. It's been a tough go for me today, but that's fishing. Holy, this feels like a good one.
Always good.
Okay. He's not a super giant, but he's a good one.
Oh, heck yeah.
I'll take that all day. All right. Here's my Laker for the day. Probably about like a 20, I don't know, 23, 24 incher. Nice fish. Let me get him back. Right now, I am using a size 3500. This is a Abu Garcia Revo. This is the Revo 35X30. This is a really nice reel. You can get by with any 3500 reel, but I really do like this one. I have on some 20-pound braid, and then it goes all the way down to a ball barrel swivel, so it helps with line twist, and then a 25-pound fluorocarbon leader. These fish can get really big, like up to 40 pounds big, so we want to have the gear necessary in order to land a fish like that, because there's definitely some giants. Not that the ones that we've caught are small. They're very nice fish, but we always want to be prepared for big, big fish. All right, I'm gonna start packing my stuff up just so I can be mobile today. There's definitely still fish around, but it's been about a half hour since Adam caught that one, so I want to be ready in case the boys want to leave. I don't really think I stay here again after my luck in this spot. I think I'm actually gonna end up staying in the cabin tonight. right, guys, we're probably about 10 miles into our ride right now. We've been blessed with amazing conditions. Probably about 35 degrees outside right now, and clear and lots of ice. Not much slush on the ground. It's making for a nice day to explore. So this is definitely one of the nicest conditions that we've ever had on this lake. So might as well treat ourselves and be able to go as far as we can. The other thing that's super nice is that even on this lake, you can see that there's snowmobile trail markers. Big lakes like this, there's a current system that runs through and lots of neck downs and stuff. Even though there's 3 feet of ice right where we are right now, doesn't mean that there can't be enough to put a snowmobile through. Well, we were going back on one of those trails over there, we could actually see a river and see open water. So there's parts of this lake chain that have a lot of current, and we really don't want to find those with the snowmobile. But as long as we're on the snowmobile trail, we're safe. We probably got about, I don't know, 2 miles left. We're going exploring to a new fishing spot, and hopefully we can catch some big ones over there. Everybody doing good? Yeah. All right. All right, got my tip up set up. Now I'm ready to go fish. Oh. First drop. Got a fish on me. Two fish. They left me. Just had another one chase it. All right, we've been fishing for a little bit here. I've marked 4 fish within like the first 45 minutes, but no bites yet. Getting hungry. We're gonna make some pizza rolls. This is how we're cooking them, over the heater on the grate. The thing I gotta be careful for is that this corner can get really hot and melt the plastic, but should be okay. Yeah, a couple of these rolls, they're pretty much ready to go.
Oh, I'd never roll it close.
These ones over here are gonna be the hottest. Pizza rolls on the heater. Holy. Holy, pizza rolls on the ice is electric. Oh. I just had one on. Pizza rolls are doing their pizza rolls thing of trying to burn the absolute crank out of my mouth. I don't know if I've had pizza rolls since the old Modern Warfare 2 days, back when I was in middle school. It's hit me right in the nostalgia zone. We got Pokemon, we got pizza rolls. I don't think I've grown up since I've been 14. Hot food, warm weather, my favorite fish to go through the ice. Doesn't get much better. While I'm sitting here jigging and eating pizza rolls, I noticed there is a building out here, and it kind of looks really old and possibly abandoned. Where we're at out here, there's no cabins and no roads get out to that building, so we're gonna drive over and check it out. All right, we're at the building. Giant log cabin looking thing. 3 stories tall, it's crazy. All right, here's the look from the inside. There's big like living area room right here. People are writing all their names on the wall. Just saw one from 96. It's pretty cool, man. Holy man. This thing is crazy. No way. Oh yeah, it just keeps going. 3rd floor. Oh, ASAP Rocky was here, dude. Wow. Imagine that. Wow. Now we're on the top floor. That's pretty cool. 97, Jeff D. Added my mark. If you find this, come take a picture of it. All right, now we're off. All right, we made it to the northmost lake. There's lake trout here. We are going to explore, see if we can find them. You were almost wet. He was almost in the fucking hole. Dude, he was like, he hit the side of it.
I went right through it.
You went over it?
Right through it. I followed the guy's tracks, and by the time I saw it, I'm like, oh.
You went over that?
I just sent it.
Dude, it was open water.
Open water right through it.
How the?
I don't know.
That was crazy. I don't know if you guys could tell on GoPro, but we just went through that little clearing there. Adam like was going before me and I thought he hit a little slush pocket, but that was open water. I could literally see a rock right back there. Just goes to show you, anywhere where this lake necks down, sketchy. You just went right through it too, Mike, didn't you?
That was not good.
You went right over the top. Here we are. All right, we're gonna pop a hole, see what we're working with here. $88. Okay. This spot's pretty cool here though. Wrong time of day though. I think we gotta come back here. Probably. You're just making a mountain house, right? Soup.
Soup? Oh boy. No way. You want me to pull that
It's a big fish. No, you're good. I'm on. Oh, I'm off. That was a big one. I just had a fish on, wasn't really paying attention. My reel is definitely too loose on here. It was like falling off the dang rod and I lost it. Oh, there's a fish down there. You have a rod on you? Oh, he's gonna eat it. He's got it. On! Oh boy. First freaking please. There we go. I was just tying a treble hook on to try to make a stinger, and I saw a fish mark on there. Oh, you might have to pull that deucer, pull that deucer, pull that deucer. There you go. Not a giant, but that's what we're after. Look at that little guy. He's pretty. New lake. He just choked that airplane jig that I tied on earlier. It's got a Savage Gear swim bait on it, and then this is like a Berkeley 3/4 ounce airplane jig head. These things are pretty cool. Like I said, not a giant, but beautiful fish. Very happy. Happy to have you on the channel. Dude, that was sick.
Nice.
Yeehaw! Dude, little bite window right now.
Tell you what, I'm in my bite window too.
Yeah, bite. All right, we're packing her up on this North Lake. We're probably about 20 miles away from camp right now, so it's just a good idea to start working our way back. I think we're gonna go fish that same spot that we fished this afternoon because we marked a lot of fish, but I think it was just a timing thing. So we're gonna go put our words where our mouth is, I guess. Money where our mouth is, something like that. Hopefully put some baits in some lake trout's mouth though. All right, back at our spot. See if we can't catch a fish at it. On. Fish. Big fish. Really big fish. Really big fish. Did you just get off? There's no way. Oh my god, he just got off. It was huge. I just grabbed whatever rod I saw and it was yours. Oh god. That thing was huge, Mike. Dude, it was pulling drag for like a full, like that whole time you were running over here, it was just running to the bottom. I don't know how he popped off either because I set the hook really good. That sucks, dude. Oh, that sucks. I'm pretty sure I just lost the biggest fish of this trip. That was a dandy. I think the hat camera was running, but it took a giant run. It felt like it was running for like 30 seconds, but it was probably like, I don't know, 15. Pretty much ran all the way to the bottom. All I was doing was trying to mark this hole. I think this is where my tip up was earlier. I never jigged out of here. And I put my transducer in the hole and a big blurp popped up on the screen. And so I like just ran to go grab any rod. Ended up grabbing Adam's rod and it bit right away. Like I just dropped the tube and it just smoked it. So I don't know if I did anything wrong. It grabbed it on the downfall, tried to set the hook as best as possible, and sometimes they just get off. But that was a painful one. I'm still kind of kicking myself about it. In any case, glad we moved spots. Hopefully that means that the fish here are just starting to turn on for the evening. We got a little bit of sunlight left, probably about an hour or so, and we're just a little bit closer to camp, so we're all more comfortable with that. Adam and Mike got their tip up set up. I'm not going to set mine out. I'm just going to sit here and sulk and try to jig and catch one. But that's one that I'm definitely going to be thinking about for the next couple days. 550. What are we thinking? Alright guys, we just made it back to camp. Mike's splitting up some wood right now. Came back and the cabin kind of smells like propane. We forgot to shut the gas off, so I wonder if the stove has been leaking in there. We're letting it air out for a second. I can bring my carbon monoxide detector and just make sure before we start any fires, but thought in the meantime we'd get some wood cut. You let me know when you want to switch, because I'll split some too.
Yeah, I don't know how it's...
Try holding it in. Alright, now go to 170. Oh my gosh, this oven wasn't working all week last year. And we just freaking got our first try, buds. All right, just pulled the first pizza out of the oven. We got a Mac Attack, lots of matzah. I'm gonna go ahead and say that that's probably the best pizza that we've ever made in this cabin. We got the oven working this year. Things are looking up. We caught fish, got the oven working, got a fire rocking in here. What other good things happened today? The only bad thing today is that the knives are definitely still dull in here, and I still do not know how to use a honer. Oh yeah. This is the Mac Attack. Okay, for a knife being dull, it worked out good. All right, boys, dish up. All right, Mac Attack, baby. Oh, it's hot, but it's tolerable. All right, we're shutting the lights off. And the fire is ripping right now. Mike's got this thing roaring. It's so good. The fire's ripping pretty good. We're gonna get some rest and be up early tomorrow for the bite. Good morning. Final day to catch a big one. Something in the air this morning. Sun's already kind of starting to come up. It's about 6 a.m. We've got a very far drive. We're going to start on the most north lake tonight. And we're going to work our way back to the cars. Alright, we made it to our spot. Hoping for one last chance at a lake trout before we have to pack up and go in. Adam's setting up iFish Pro. Mike's sitting over there jigging, looking all mysterious. And I'm crossing my fingers that I just get another chance at a big fish. Made pretty good time. 17 miles from camp to get here. Took us about 35 minutes. Marking. Oh. Just lost one. Oh, crap. He was up at like 20 feet, 25 feet originally. He just bumped me. All right, we're on spot number 3 already. Haven't really caught or seen anything. I've had that one opportunity a couple spots ago, but it's been a slow morning. It's only 9 o'clock. We've just been bouncing around, but we just haven't really found anything that we want to stay on right now. I don't know what these fish are doing this morning. Just lost another one. That one short bit me though, in my defense. Got him. Oh, he's off. I don't think he was very big. Oh, he's still there. He's still there. He must have got hooked on the ice or something. He might be lunch. What's up, little buddy? There we go. That was crazy. There's 2 going. All right, I'm gonna let this guy go. He's a little too small to keep. Bye. All right, folks. Well, it's getting to be later in the afternoon. Never really had another chance at a lake trout, but at least I got one today. Fun trip out here all the time with Adam and Mike. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. As always, until next time, you already know the drill. Just keep on trucking.